My family disowned me for being a girl. Now they need my signature to sell grandma's estate. I almost slammed the door when I saw my Uncle Garrett standing there with a folder full of papers. Hey Rosa, he said, staring at his shoes like a kid in trouble. We need to talk. I kept the chain on. We don't have anything to talk about. You guys made that pretty clear when I was 16. He winced. Look, it's about your grandmother's house. The thing is, we can't sell it without your signature. You're still technically an heir. I actually laughed at that. The Brennan family, who'd bragged for 5 generations about only having sons. My family, who completely lost it when I showed up and ruined their perfect streak. These people called me broken, defective, said I was cursed, and now they needed my help? Yeah, that's gonna be a no, I said, pushing the door closed. But Garrett stuck his foot in the gap. Wait, just hear me out. It's $2 million total. Your cut would be around $300,000. He pulled out his phone and showed me pictures of Grandma's mansion. God, I'd spent so many hours hiding in that attic, reading books while my cousins played football and learned about the family business. You've got to be kidding me, I said. You literally told everyone I died in a car accident. Why would I help you? His face went red. That was your dad's idea, after you wouldn't take those hormone pills he got. Oh great, we were going there. Dad's insane plan to fix me with sketchy testosterone shots from his gym buddies. I remember those family meetings where they seriously discussed sending me to one of those camps that promised to help kids accept their true gender. All because the precious Brennan bloodline couldn't handle that they'd finally had a daughter. Look, the family really needs this money, Garrett said. Your cousin Clark has medical bills. Lewis needs bail money. Again, your dad's business is basically bankrupt. I noticed he hadn't mentioned Mom. Where's my mother? Garrett looked uncomfortable. Sylvia left your dad about 8 years ago. She couldn't deal with what happened. She actually tried to find you, but you did a good job disappearing. My heart stopped. Mom was the only one who'd been remotely nice to me. She used to sneak me food when Dad locked me in my room for wearing a dress I'd bought myself. She asked about you constantly, Garrett added, his voice quiet, right up until she passed. Passed? The word barely came out. When? 3 years ago. Cancer. She left you something, but we couldn't find you. He pulled out an envelope that looked like it had been carried around for a while. She made me promise to give this to you if I ever found you. I grabbed the letter through the door crack. Seeing Mom's handwriting made my eyes burn. There was a photo inside of me and her when I was 5, dressed like a boy. The family couldn't handle me being a girl and tried to hide the fact with clothes and haircuts. But then puberty hit, my girls grew, my period started, and there was no denying it anymore. You know, Grandma didn't care that you were a girl. She said the family legacy wasn't about being male, it was about being strong. She's the one who helped you leave that night, right? I didn't answer, but we both knew it was true. Grandma had handed me $10,000 in cash and a bus ticket the night before Dad was planning to ship me off to a foreign country. Listen, we need this done by Friday, Garrett said, sliding papers under my door. The developer's going to walk if we don't close by then. I get that you hate us. You should, but my kids shouldn't pay for what we did to you. I looked at the documents. They'd actually put my real name, Rosa June Brennan, the name they'd tried to make disappear. The girl they said was a genetic mistake, proof that God was punishing our family for something. The last paragraph in the note made me stop breathing. I looked at my uncle decisively. You want me to sign? I said, fine, but I want a family meeting first. Everyone has to be there, and you're all going to admit what you did to me, out loud, to my face. Garrett went pale. Your father won't do that. Then you don't get my signature. I started closing the door. Okay, he said desperately. I'll make it happen. Thursday, 7 o'clock at the old house. Everyone will be there. After he left, I sat rereading Mom's letter. She'd written about how sorry she was, how she was too weak to protect me, how much she loved her daughter even though she failed her. And the last paragraph said, your grandmother changed her will the week before she died. She left everything to you, but it needs family witnesses to be valid. If you're reading this, it means they finally came looking. That house is yours, sweetheart. Don't let them steal it from you.